Good evening and welcome to Manticore. My name is Philip and I am your keeper. And I am surrounded by a bunch of people whose names are not Philip, who are your players. Say good evening, players.
Good evening, players.
As you can tell, my voice is not where I want it to be. I've got a little...
It seems like it's coming out of your throat.
Well, that's been the parlor trick thus far. Oh wait, we're not supposed to make funny jokes anymore, right? No more inappropriate
God,
stuff.
you can make funny jokes.
No, we can't, because it's gotta be like really...
Well,
gotta be really
not everyone can, Lauren, and that's really insensitive of you to say.
That is true.
Burn notice. Shoot, that was a real burn notice situation. How's everyone doing tonight?
Totally
Andy.
sober.
It's interesting because we haven't been talking up to this point. This is like I'm saying hello to all of you as well as to our viewers, right? Of course,
First
time.
Strictly speaking, if I look at our viewer count, many of you are our viewers, so you know it's all here nor there. Yeah.
That's why we have this that's why we have this open so that we allow people to get in here.
That's the idea.
See that the action is on.
Golly, can't make a joke about... There's two kinds of jokes about things being open I want to make, and I shouldn't do either one of them. Not anymore. This is a PG stream now. Oh, wait, legit, I probably should say warning intense horror scenarios on these streams. I don't have that in the titles anymore. I think we are still like a warning people stream, but I guess
We're still a warning people stream, yeah.
We should still say there's scary stuff, because if you guys don't remember, you're about to see something, you might see something real weird at this farm that you get to.
God, I hope so. Finally.
Because let's dive on in and chat. Oh, and hello, Sophia. I'm sorry that you are sleepy, and also trying to pack. That doesn't seem like a fun combination.
Don't forget anything.
Real
Wow.
horror, the things we lost along the way.
That's no pressure. Well, I mean, I guess I can add here if I do this. What did I used to say? Warning intense horror scenarios?
Yes.
In parentheses. So here, if I do that, did that just change it on the stream name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Wow. Golly, it's almost like you can use this program in all these ways I've never
Is
learned
it technology amazing?
No, it's actually bad thanks to AI.
Oh, never mind. Okay, you're
Because
right.
now that there's AI, this thing that we've always dreamed about in fiction, we're mad about it because it's being done by stupid tech bros. And
Go
isn't
watch
really
Black
helping.
Mirror, Philip. Take that somewhere else.
Wow.
Different show. There's a different game we're talking about right now.
Oh, okay.
This is more eldritch horror.
This is eldritch horror as opposed to the horror that surrounds us. Well, what if OpenAI is the real Cthulhu?
Oh,
That was pretty deep, huh? Much like the oceans
monster.
under which dead Cthulhu slumbers. So
we are Frankenstein.
we are the Frankenstein. Did you guys see Frankenstein was nominated for Best Picture?
Was it?
Frankenstein was, let me say,
I haven't seen it, so
Frankenstein it is certainly not bad, but it was nominated for Best Picture. So was F1.
yeah, that I heard.
I
I heard about.
I was surprised by a couple of those Best Picture nominations, but also happy with others. I'm certainly glad that Sinners got the most nominations ever for any movie,
It's wild.
because that's certainly up there on my picks of this past year. Probably.
It's funny. None of those, Sinners included, which would be the closest, but none of them really feel like Best Picture movies.
The ones I just said, or anything nominated.
The ones you just said.
Yeah, because some of the ones that are nominated feel like obvious Best Picture nominees in the sense that they seem boring and I don't want to see them. Let me even be more charitable. In that the sense that they seem boring, I'm sure are good, but I don't want to see them. See Train Dreams and Hamnet. Oh, I'm sure those are both great movies. I'm okay.
Wait, those are two separate. I thought that was one movie.
Welcome to Train Dreams and Hamnet.
That would be really funny. I do want to see both of those. I have
I'm
not
sure
yet
they're
seen
both
them.
good. Yeah. Well, speaking of things that are also both good, dad movies, says Sophia. Dad movies are Frankenstein and F1 are dad movies? Is that what that?
F1 definitely
It's
is.
a dad movie.
Yes.
F1 is a serious
100%.
dad movie.
Oh, I'm gonna old retired come back and kick ass at this athletic thing. Yep, that movie.
I heard some people on a podcast talking about how much they liked that Brad Pitt's love interest in that movie was age appropriate because she's only like 17 years younger than him.
What?
That's the
And I found that. And they were kind of not joking. And I thought,
That's upsettingly close.
I like that on HBO, when you see like the movie posters, it just said Brad Pitt the movie, and I was like, Brad Pitt the movie, like he's like still alive, like anyway. But I realized that I missed the whole F1 logo in there.
Yeah.
It was really good.
So
I hope somebody else saw that too.
that's really good. I laughed the other day because a show I watched on a Netflix, which I did enjoy. I don't have to say what it is, but it said it was rated TV-14 for fear, smoking. And I really liked the idea of this is for 14 and up because of fear and smoking.
we're definitely 14 and up then.
Fear and smoking in Las Vegas. Brad Pitt the movie. I see what you're saying there.
Yeah.
I was saying put that in our private chat, but that was good. Well, I get it because the F1 just looks like a symbol.
Like a funny little logo.
Yeah.
It
is a funny little logo.
It is a silly little logo. Well, hold on. Let me try out my mute button.
It works.
You're muted.
That's good.
Lauren,
I was
you're
for them
actually
too.
muted.
My mute button works as well, but I wanted to say that was a really great coughing pantomime that you did.
Would that it were.
Are you sick? Joel?
I'm not sick, but suddenly I have had a tickle in my throat.
You're
and I've been-
getting sick.
I think well, maybe I'm getting sick. No, it's been for like almost a week now. So I think I was sick and it just didn't hit hard, and I'm going to malinger with it forever. That's what I think is going on.
Maybe it's just delayed reaction from your Christmas travels.
Well, yeah, because like my dad, who I was with for 3 solid weeks, basically, minus his little trip elsewhere,
That's
he was
long.
hacking up. Yeah, it is long. He was hacking up a lung the entire time. Like we took him to urgent care multiple times. I never got sick, but now I've got a little. I'm taking some Delsum at night. I don't know if you guys know about Delsum. I find Delsum to be the most effective of those.
Who's playing Delsum in the Street Fighter
Street
movie?
Fighter movie. Yes.
Guys, that was really
Exactly
good.
right.
Delsum.
That's the brothers synchronized
Brothers.
mind.
God, Street Fighter's really fun. All right, well, speaking of things
Okay,
that
this
are
movie, I cannot wait for this movie.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be bad, but it's gonna be fun.
I think it's gonna be
maybe it won't be bad. Maybe it'll just be fun.
great. Also, the Masters of the Universe film. I'm very excited
The
about.
trailer
this.
for that is out now as well. Yeah, and the new Muppet Show. I know you saw that trailer today. That was fun.
What? No.
It's time to light the lights. So speaking of lighting the lights, having fun, and Masters of the Universe, let's talk about this game. In our premiere session, part 1 of this little mission, we met Dr. Enoch Day, the lady about town, Antoinette Mills, antiquarian dealer, Clara Mongrou, gun company, Fudd Rifle Company executive, Isaac Steele, and we'll call him a purveyor of miraculous products, Mr. Winston X. Winston, were selected by the head of the New England Society of the Paranormal to go on a mission to Salt Rock Island off the coast of Maine. That's really funny because we can still sort of see Zane a little bit. Oh, that's fun. Oh, look, he's getting a book. He's in the library. That's delightful. They were sent there to investigate claims of a lamb that has been born with the head of a human baby. Mr. Jansen feels that this is possibly a more legit. There might be something more to this, and he would love. He doesn't need proof. He doesn't need documentation. He wants to know if you all think it's real, because he also thinks it might be connected to Manticore, an occult language that he believes has been witnessed or tied to other verifiable events among the higher leadership of this society. He mentioned that there was a conceptual noun, as opposed, he said intangible, but he meant conceptual as opposed to you can't touch it, that he thinks might be connected to whatever is here. The word is Fandran, and he let you write that down. You opted for the sake of speed to go by boat So a boat set out from Boston Harbor for you. But it was gray and rainy, and boy, did it get stormy. Poor Dr. Enoch Day was sick as the dickens. But Winston X. Winston gave him what was basically a miracle cure. He found an elixir from Peru, and it cured this man of science almost instantly of his seasickness. Isaac Steele wanted to know how to bottle it and sell it. Dr. Enoch Day wanted to study it. Winston X. Winston stayed mum X mum. X hype beast. And fortunately, Dr. Enoch Day could always try to get another bottle to test later on. Foreshadowing. Antoinette got a little more information about this island you're going to from the captain, who thought she was purty. Actually, I guess he's New England, so he thought she was wicked hot. And he told her that this is where the Hayhew family dwell. There are claims that they are sort of potentially... the family line may suffer from some inbreeding and or from Congress or conspiracy with the devil himself. Isaac heard a weird keening on the wind at night when everyone else was asleep. He tried to teach someone to shoot a gun, but the man misunderstood. And in any case, he didn't hear any further sounds. The next day, everything was super normal and calm, except for the small hiccup that the boat crashed on the rocks of Salt Rock Island because of the dense pea soup fog. You would think professional New Englanders would have been better about this, but so it goes. The boat began to slowly sink. The people were told to wait below decks, which seemed not the best idea to Clara Mongrou. She was, however, suffering from a wound from the crash, as was the good doctor. Sure enough, after like an hour or so, the captain was like, all right, you guys might just try to jump onto those rocks there. So you guys tried to jump onto some rocks. For the most part, you got out unscathed, aside from one rough setback. See, Isaac Steele jumped onto the rocks so impressively. Tied a rope to kind of help people jump down to him. He got Clara down, no problem. But then Winston threw Isaac his precious... Rather than throw it down to the rocks, he threw it to Isaac, his precious bag of elixirs, talismans, and other goods to sell. Isaac sadly knocked it into a sharp rock in the water where every single bottle was shattered. He picked one bottle that seemed intact up until it also broke in his hand. Dr. Day, worried about his own bag of scientific equipment, decided to kind of like jump and shield it with his body, so he was further injured in the fall. But you have all basically made it to Salt Rock Island. It's a treacherous walk, but you're there. At which point a young woman on the shore with a very intense brow and wild eyes asked if you were here for the lamb. After a brief bit of confusion where Clara thought she was asking if you were here for her land, you said yes, and she started leading you to her farm. Is there any key details that I have left out that anyone would like mentioned from that? I think that's a pretty comprehensive...
That seems about it.
So, with that, we will begin. Although, as you sort of... Tell you what, we will say that you guys got... as you guys sort of got onto the rocks. You know, typically when the New England Society of the Paranormal, like, undergoes a mission like this, you're not this is extremely atypical for the level of danger and injury that you've already suffered. But this is a remote spot, so you know how it goes. That being said, I will say that we'll say that you've kind of gotten onto the solid land as opposed to just the rocks there. Dr. Enoch Day, or really anyone, if anyone would like to attempt first aid on those who are injured, this is kind of your only opportunity because you really get an hour to do so after an injury. So I would say, Dr. Enoch, who are you going to try to... Hold on, Doctor. Who are you going to try to cure?
I mean, I suppose, though I don't have an MD, I am the only registered doctor here. I will attempt to heal whomever needs it, however much they need it.
So you'll make a
starting
roll
with the most severe.
for Miss Clara Mongrel.
That would be yes.
Go ahead and make your roll.
What's the thing when you roll something you don't want to roll?
It is so what did you roll? You failed?
An 80?
An 80 just means you failed. That's not a fumble, so that's good.
Right.
But you have fumbled, but if you'd like to try, you can push. Now, I will tell you that when you push a first aid roll, if you fail again, the person takes a point of damage.
Can I have a say in this?
Well, unfortunately, and I this is the kind of stuff I was specifically warned against doing, but because we were saying this is set in 1884, the following is not me being misogynistic, it's me being historically accurate. At this time, you as a woman would have to yield to the medical authority of this learned doctor.
He's not a medical doctor.
Yes, but he has doctor in front of his name. That's more than any of the rest of you. So Dr. Day, if you would like to push the roll, you're welcome to, and she would not really be able to do anything about it.
I'm so sorry, Lauren. After all that, now I have to push the roll. I wasn't going to, but I feel like there's not much of an option now.
I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm just saying that is how it would have
Fine,
worked.
try it.
Yeah, Lauren, this is Philip's fault, whatever happens.
It's always Philip's fault.
It's all my fault.
Well, let's just say it was worth it because I just rolled an 8.
An 8.
That would be
Excellent.
an extreme success. I
Well, an
believe.
extreme success
Yes.
will give you an extra point of healing from that first aid in that case. So yes, you may regain 2 hit points.
Well, Madam Mongrel, you should be fine with these injuries. They should heal up nicely. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Yes. And I'd appreciate it next time if you wouldn't question my expertise. It may not come across as something that, the average schmo might do, but I am a
Yes,
doctor.
well, your first attempt, you merely stumbled into my head wound, so I just assumed that.
What you perceive as stumbling was me ascertaining the extent of your injuries, so I could better heal you.
Oh, and assessment requires more pain.
I don't want to say. Here's what I'll say. Someone of the time might make the observation that women really just don't know anything about their own bodies and just can't be trusted to make these observations. That's what someone from then would say.
Yeah, just then.
In any case, Doctor, I do appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, Dr. Day, you also are
Yes.
injured. If you would like to try to treat yourself, physician, heal thyself, you can, but be aware, it is more difficult to work on yourself. So you will either get a penalty, which means you have to roll your tens column once or twice and use the higher number, or you would have a hard roll, which means you have to get the lower number, being a 28. However, you do get to click the box for the one you just were successful. Oh no, you pushed, so you don't. Just kidding.
No, I pushed.
But
What if we get
Doctor, I can try. Obviously, I'm not a learned physician like you, but I've been around many cultures, picked some things up here and there.
the way it works is 2 people can try to do first aid on someone else, provided no one fumbles. If either of them succeed, it's a success. So you could let those 2 give it a shot on you.
Well, Winston, you obviously have, quite learned in the ways of the world. I definitely would, give way to your expertise in this matter.
All right.
You've already cured me of one ailment. I see why you couldn't cure me of another.
So are you going to let Dr. Isaac, or you're going to let Isaac Steele help you, or are you doing it on your own? Do you not really trust his hands right now, Winston?
I don't. No, of course I don't trust Isaac Steele.
Cool.
You know what? That is a 33,
Sounds good.
which is 3 points above what a success rate would be. So I will spend 3 points of luck.
That is very kind of you to do.
My thanks.
Make it a regular all success.
You may regain 1 hit point, Dr. Day.
Excellent.
Which
There
does
you go.
really
That-
now. Yeah, Winston is now 2 for 2 in helping you out. He didn't do it quite right, but fortunately, the nature of your wound made it easy for his ministrations to assist. And now, basically, you've received what healing you can. So with that,
We got one for the day, right?
for the day,
It hasn't been a day. It's
It
only
hasn't been a
a
day. It's been 45 minutes.
It's been a week. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Never mind.
We've lived an entire life in this boat trip, so.
You really now that is true. Boy, has this been a long boat trip. And yet,
That's a fact.
part of me was like, oh my god, we're not onto the island at the end of the first session. Yet wouldn't trade it. Wouldn't trade it because of the scene when Zane broke all Dan's toys.
That
Is anybody
being
else
said-
hurt?
Sorry?
Is anybody else hurt?
No.
Just you and me.
Just you and I, dear doctor.
I see.
So sorry.
Well, I feel
You're in
like
good
we should
company.
watch our step. Yes.
Oh, well, you as well.
So
Women.
What was that?
I said we should probably continue
Indeed.
on to the mystery itself.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
So, as you continue on to the coast, you're now finding that the sort of sharp, rocky coastline gives way to some sort of low grassland. There's apparently a farm about a quarter mile from here, and you see the young woman is still walking there, although she periodically glances back and looks at you all kind of. Could somebody make a psychology roll on her? Just one person. Whoever gets to it first.
I can.
All right.
Mine's a 65, so I can do it.
Mine's an 80.
Oh, go for it.
Burn notice the sequel. Burn notice.
Women, am I right?
An
What?
18. 18. So
18.
regular success.
That would be a hard success for sure. Well.
Oh, hard, sorry.
Oh no, that would wait. What's your
Yeah.
extreme number?
16.
Dang, close. You could spend 2 luck, but I wouldn't. Also, make sure to click that box. Guys, I'm not making any inappropriate joke. That's a thing in this game. There's a little you can there's a checkbox next to their things. They can not that gesture. Actually, that's probably fine. Never mind. It's only because of what I said. Anyway, yes, Antoinette. You get the impression with a hard success that this young woman is ready for you all. She feels like she's supposed to lead you to the farm. But she's kind of like what is taking them so long? She seems utterly confused by the 5 of you.
We're here to see the lamb if we could make our way. I apologize for my colleague taking a while. We just needed to freshen up a bit, and we've been through a lot on this journey.
She kind of just nods from a distance.
May we?
She may what?
What?
Wait, what did you just say, Lauren?
Wait, is the lamb there? I'm sorry. I got.
We're not there yet.
No,
Okay,
this
and-
is just the girl who you've misunderstood everything
who we
she
just
said.
talked
It's
to.
amazing.
So
she's
she-
just
Forgive
okay.
her. She has a head injury.
She's
The
like
accent.
she's
But did she-
probably
Did she stop? And is she just standing
she's
there?
waiting about like 50 yards ahead of you, like waiting for you guys to catch up because you're over there
I
healing
thought she
each
just
other.
like stopped, and so
No.
we stopped because she stopped.
No, she's just like, but like, what I was saying is Antoinette gets the impression she's almost like, should I just go? Like, are they even coming? She seems very confused.
Okay.
We're right behind you.
Does this island have regular boat traffic?
Are you talking
Miss?
to are you've gone up to her? Well, actually, if you can call out to her as soon as you guys start walking, she starts walking too. Antoinette, you don't get the impression she wants to talk to you all. She's just leading you. So if you want to call out, you could, and she might turn around. But she's keeping her distance.
I'll ask my question in a loud enough voice where she should be able to hear me. She can choose
Understood.
to respond or not.
She'll sort of turn back and say, "Yes."
Excellent. Does it leave regularly, or is it something you have to charter?
Oh, boats come and go.
Variable font of information. Thank you. That's good to know. At least we all can get off this island at some point, it seems. When appears to be delicate question to ask around here.
I think we should make it to the destination. We've got a lamb child to find.
So, as you guys follow her across, it's probably about a mile's walk, so not too long, but you are encumbered with various waterlogged cases, other injuries, or carrying in Winston's case, carrying the emotional baggage of not having physical baggage. But you eventually see that amidst a very idyllic-looking sort of forest, there is a kind of just in front of it, there is a farmhouse preceded by probably 3 or 4 acre small farm. The fields look a little untended, to be honest. But the girl is kind of clearly leading you there. And yes, Dr. Day?
Are we walking as a group now? Or is she still way out in front of us?
I would say... I'm going to say with all the stuff you're carrying, you probably did not catch up to her. So she is still a bit ahead.
Okay.
But when she sort of gets towards the farm, she just points at a large barn off to one side.
Well, to catch up. Is this all? This is all owned by the same family then? The farm and the barn.
It's ours, yeah.
This is yours.
Yeah, I mean, it's our farm.
Right. There are other families on this island, yes?
No?
Cool.
I have a question. Have there been any changes since this lamb was born?
What?
Any strange occurrences, or is everything just as it was?
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, so nothing has changed. You just have an additional lamb.
It's awful peculiar.
All right. Well, let's all take a look, shall we?
It's in there if you want to go.
Yes, thank you.
No, let's go take a look.
Wait, did we get her name?
You know what has asked her name?
What is your name?
Button?
Button.
Button.
Fun?
Well,
Button? Yeah, button. You know, like a button.
oh, it's... She'll lean over to Antoinette and say, oh, it's quite Cockney, like button. You know, they don't pronounce the T's.
Button. Mhm.
Well, thank you very much, Button. Shall we, gentlemen, lady?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
And we'll all proceed to the barn.
Can Isaac look around, just kind of survey the surroundings to see if there's anything off, any dangerous stuff maybe?
Give me a spot hidden, Isaac.
Oh, no.
001. What is that? Is that
001?
is that a 1 or a 100?
No, that's a 1, sir. A 001. A 000 is 100. So what is your spot hidden score?
61.
My
Nice.
friend, you have scored a vital success.
Let's go.
This is the part where I have to give you all the information. Isaac, rifle case in hand, surveys the farmhouse. I guess before I give you this, let me understand the context. You said you're looking around for dangers?
For dangers or something that's off, he's somebody that's been out, in
Absolutely.
on adventures and
All right.
wants to really understand surroundings, danger, escapes, stuff like that.
Isaac, here is what you see. The first thing you notice, because it's the kind of thing a guy like you would do, is you're counting. You're counting bodies, aside from the 5 of you. There is Button, as she calls herself. You also notice, with your damn eagle eyes, this is not a comprehensive number, but you know there is at least 2 people on the bottom floor of the farmhouse, based on shadows that have passed against the windows, as well as one on the upper story in a room that is dark. You see there is someone in that dark room at the window, trying not to be seen. You've clocked them. You did not see a rifle or anything, but you would not be shocked if they had one. You also can tell that at the door of the barns, or at the doors of the barn, or the Barnes and Noble door.
Barn doors.
Yeah. You notice that the doors are slightly open, and there is a figure in a chair sitting kind of like, maybe like a stool sitting there. That looks to be a man. And that's all you can tell. However, with your ridiculous eagle eyes of all the rifle scopes that you've sold, perhaps it is all the souls of the people killed by your guns speaking to you now. You notice that on the side of the barn, there is what is clearly a hidden secret door. But you can see that there is some means that people can go in and out of that barn quickly, quietly. Some kind of like rapidly swing away panel of some kind. And that there is a figure crouching in the grass near it right now.
Button, tell me, who's in here? In the barn?
I'm not sure. Probably one of my cousins.
Just one.
My sister might be in there too. I don't know who was in there.
Others from the village.
Nah, just us.
Anyone upstairs?
In the barn?
In the barn.
There's a loft up there. I don't think there's anyone up there. The
Thank you.
upstairs you were seeing, by the way, was the house, not the barn.
Oh, the house. Okay.
Yes. Which is not to say there's no one in the loft of the barn. In the wicked barn loft. But yes.
God.
So the secret door is on the side of the barn, not the house, correct?
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
So you see one person in the barn, you've seen 3 people in the house at least, and then one person crouching in the bushes beside the secret door of the barn.
Got it. Isaac just doesn't say anything to anyone, just is cautious.
All right. You can head over to the barn if you want to.
We shall.
Yeah,
I shall.
like to go see what little nonsense they've cooked up in there.
Okay. As you all are coming, there is a guy sitting on sort of a stool. He's wearing very, it's kind of like wearing kind of just overalls, basically, but they're very dirty. Has kind of a ragged shirt on underneath. As he sees you all coming, he kind of, sort of in the dark, and he kind of looks back and kind of stands up and pulls the barn door closed behind him. Takes out a handkerchief, cleans off his hands a bit. Steps forward, kind of nodding to you all. Afternoon. How are you all doing today? You doing all right?
A little worse for wear, but
Yes, our Travis here, we're trying, but we are
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Where'd you come from?
Maine, right?
Boston.
Boston. Boston.
You came in from Boston.
We're in Maine. This is Maine. She didn't say any of this.
Sure.
Me and Lauren is lost.
I can tell.
she hit her head. It's
I did.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, you got blood on your head.
I'm,
What happened? Where'd you hit your head?
Oh, in the boat. It
Oh.
stalled, and the doctor and myself fell. We're fine now.
Oh,
but
what happened? What happened to your boat then?
it ran aground. It's
Oh
not,
no, on Salt Rock.
yes.
Ah, we gotta go help out then. If are they having to scuttle it? Do you think they're gonna be able to pull it to shore?
I believe the captain is very adept at getting the boat loose, so to speak.
What
But,
boat? What boat was this? Was this our supply boat, or what kind of boat
No,
was this
no.
coming in? From
it-
Boston, you said. You came all the way from Boston on one boat?
Indeed, to
That's
see the lamb.
Oh, wait, you heard about that in Boston?
We did,
Wow, the woods.
and we heard that it was in this barn.
Did you hear about it from that reporter?
Oh, the reporter. We didn't, did we? Did we? We heard about it from the leader of the.
Word of mouth.
Yes.
Word of mouth. Oh, well, this reporter, he came out. He saw it and he said he was going to write an article about it, and I wasn't sure if he was going to or not. But
Did you say what paper he was with?
he you know what, he didn't. He told us he was just from shore. He didn't tell us. I didn't think to ask what paper he was with. I guess there are different newspapers, huh? I mean,
Indeed.
we mainly get just the paper out of Bangor. Sometimes we get the paper out of Portland.
Yeah.
Is he blocking the entrance to the barn?
He is standing in front of the entrance, and the barn door. He closed it. He pulled it closed as he stepped up to you all.
Okay.
Oh, there's.
Can we go in and examine the?
Oh, you want to see the lamb? It's
Yeah.
It's kind of a wild thing. Who are all you? Why you? So you said you heard about it, but why are you coming? You just want to see it, or what? Are you also reporters? What are you?
I'm Dr. Enoch
Oh,
Day.
you're a doctor.
I'm here
Are you a veterinarian?
No.
That's what they call. That's what they call the doctors who take care of the animals, right?
Veterinarian. No. Sorry. No, I have a PhD in physics, in chemistry, and masters
What's a PhD?
biology. It means I'm a doctor. I've studied.
A doctor.
many
So
years.
you
Yes.
you treat wounded animals, wounded people. What?
Is the lamb ill? Does it need treatment?
I mean, maybe if somebody was like a veterinarian, they should take a look at it. But I know it seems healthier when it's not
Believe me, I
chronic.
have enough education to be able to help with
Yes, we
whichever
have-
issue might be causing havoc to this animal.
Indeed.
But I must see it first.
Yeah. Well, what about the rest of you? Y'all doctors?
No.
I'm in the medical cure business, but I'm not a doctor myself.
Oh, you're in the medical cure business. What's that mean?
I sell medical cure. I sell cures for various spiritual and medical things that people might need help with.
Quite effective, I might add.
You sell cures. Wow. Is that why you want to see the lamb? You think the lamb's a cure for something?
Only one way to find out, right?
I don't know about that. What? So you're a medical cure man and you're a doctor. What about the rest of you?
I have familiarity with such creatures.
I guess make a fast talk roll.
Okay, here's my rationale. She does deal in oddities, so she has seen two-headed cows, things like that.
Okay, then just make a charm roll.
48.
Should be a success for you.
Yes, regular success.
He kind of smiles at you. He kind of turns to Antoinette.
Sir, I'm a researcher, and she'd like to charm him by flattering him. This medical marvel that you have, we just must see it. We have to see for ourselves. We've traveled so long.
Go ahead and do your charm roll.
54 regular
A
success.
success. Okay, cool. He kind of, the girls have won him over. 2 men have spoken like they're medical guys. 2 women have been like, we just want to see a cute animal.
This is so interesting.
Oh my god, you have something so cool here. Isaac, he kind of then turns to you. He does spot your gun case, I think, and he's like, "Oh, are you like a security guard or something?"
In a way. On any excursion with women, there must be someone to protect the party.
Oh,
And That's my role here.
Oh, that's not.
No harm to you and your family.
That's not that's not a bad point. I mean, I got my cousins, the two girls, that my aunt here has at this house. Oh boy, you gotta I mean, people sometimes come here and they give them the wrong kind of looks. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm here.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. You don't need to see the lamb though, right? Because here's kind of what I'm worried about. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about that. There's kind of a lot of you here, and the lamb has been sort of sleeping and resting, and I was gonna maybe say maybe we don't all go in together. Maybe just a couple you can go in and take a look. I think it might be sleeping. You know what I mean? So I don't want to have like a bunch of big people come in. Maybe just a couple you can go in at a time. Would that be okay?
I don't believe our party should be separated. We all have different areas of expertise, and we do have the ability of being very, very quiet. After all, I am a very demure and quiet woman.
Oh no, I understand. It's kind of a lot of bodies. I feel like if you don't want to separate, I mean, why don't you just wait? We can wait a couple hours for the lamb to maybe wake up and be up and about, or whenever it does, we can get you. But for now, I wouldn't want more than just a couple people going in, if that's okay.
Well, if someone wanted to take a peek, I feel it could be appropriate.
Yeah.
Could we talk separately, maybe out of earshot of this man?
Yeah, you can go sort of step away to somewhere else on the farm.
If you don't mind, sir, we'll discuss which ones of us may go in. How many would you allow in at a time?
I mean, maybe 2 would be okay at a time,
We appreciate your kindness. Let's confer and see who should go in first.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
We're gonna step to the side. Mr. Steele, obviously we rely on you for protection. In the event 2 of us were to go in, could we count on you to keep us safe?
Yes, I would mention that there's a gentleman hiding in the grass over to the side of the barn. Seems to be a trap door of some sort.
He also referred to us as bodies. Did anyone else notice that? Instead of people?
We're just taking up space. That doesn't seem too.
Yes, but in normal conversation, Mr. Winston, no one refers to people as
Does
bodies.
this guy seem like a guy who has normal conversation to you?
No, however, it does seem like a fairly risky situation, which I'm loath to admit. And
It's
she'll,
just a weird sheep in there.
It's not the sheep or lamb that I'm afraid of. It's the man and now the men who are allegedly surrounding this building.
Excellent. Then you stay out here with Mr. Steele. I'll go in with Winston, I imagine. Antoinette,
Sure.
would you like to come too? I'm sure we can find a way to get the 3 of us in there.
If the man will let 3 of us in, I'll go with you. But otherwise, I think separating, it might be good to have both gentlemen inside and us ladies stay out with Mr. Steele and his guns.
Yeah, it's fair.
Very well.
How far away did you guys go? Like a good 50 yards? Like did you go? Did you just go kind of on the other side of the fields? You're trying to give yourself a good bit of distance, or
Enough distance to where he did not hear it.
understood?
Yeah.
No one heard you. Yeah, you kind of went there, and Isaac, having looked around, there's really nowhere to hide around. Sort of, if you kind of went almost back to the first spot where you saw stuff. I will say that actually, wait, let me roll for it. Oh no, that's silly. Lauren, would you roll a luck roll for me, please?
There's 2 of us here.
Oh no, there
I'm Schuby.
are. That's true. She's Schuby. Clara, would you roll a luck roll for me?
Yes.
And it would be really funny if you rolled very, very low
I rolled
or high, I suppose.
3.
63. That's a success. So
Oh, regular success.
regular
By
success.
3 points.
Okay. Well, in that case, the other thing will happen. You guys hear someone running up. It's not the path that you came from. It's kind of from the woods, but you hear running, pounding footsteps of someone moving very quickly through, and you hear kind of a voice, almost like a sing-songy thing, saying it's a young woman's voice saying, Gotta get back. Gotta get back to my baby. Gotta get back. Gotta get back. Gotta get back to the baby. However, kind of almost exploding up the path, kind of like leaves, you then hear a high-pitched shriek. And as you turn, there is this young, just very like skinny woman, resembles the other girl you saw. She's completely naked, soaking wet. She shrieks when she sees you all and like dives into the bushes nearby.
Oh dear. Gentlemen, stay an appropriate distance away. I'm sure you understand. Does anyone have a jacket that they can spare?
Why don't we ask the man at the bar?
Yeah, I'll rush back over, and while they're trying to see if she's okay, I'll rush back over to the guy and tell him what's going on.
And I says, "Oh yeah, wait, what's going on?"
There's some young woman out there rushing around naked. I don't know. She may need some clothing or something. I don't.
That's Wait, is she real skinny?
Yes.
That's my cousin Tussie. Sorry about that.
Does she do that?
Oh yeah. When she swims at the there's a little.
Is she in the head normal?
What do you mean by that?
She was muttering things. I couldn't make it out, but we couldn't.
Well, you probably just startled her because there's all these strangers here.
Well, yes, of course, yes. I just want to make sure that we're not, disturbing her.
Well, you are because you hear it.
Yeah,
You've now espied her in her.
Oh,
perhaps
state. Perhaps you want to bring her something to make her a little more decent.
Bring her something to make it decent.
Clothing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, can't you ladies do that? I mean, I shouldn't be looking at my naked cousin, should I?
Does she have a coat or something I can bring out to them to give it to her?
Yeah, why don't you check on the porch? On the porch, the dress is probably she's probably got a house coat or something on the porch.
Right, I'll see if there's something over there.
Yeah, don't go looking at it though. That wouldn't be very hospitable.
I would never.
We wouldn't take too likely people looking at my naked cousin.
I would never, sir.
Did you see her a little bit?
Oh my god.
When she ran up,
a flash, and I averted my eyes.
You averted your eyes.
Yes.
That's very gentlemanly of you to have done.
I try.
Yeah, I mean, you might find a jacket or a coat or something. Maybe she might have just stripped off on the thing. She probably ran out Starkers too, but she's there for now. So you can find something for her to wear there.
I'll go take a look.
Okay. In the meantime, Antoinette and Claire, are you approaching the girl?
Yes.
Well, I'm trying to convince the gentleman to hand over a coat so I can cover her.
Well, but I think we go over to her so that she isn't completely exposed and we can take it from them and yeah.
And Isaac Steele is grossed out. He's not going to give her his coat.
This is not a coat. This is a medical necessity. This is part of my.
I will
equipment.
never refer to either of you as gentlemen from here on out.
I
And
prefer
she'll
you call me
stomp
doctor.
over. I'm not listening to you, Mr. Enoch.
You could always.
purpose.
Doctor. It's doctor. How hard is that?
She'll go over with Antoinette.
The girl sees them coming and just is kind of backing up, saying like, "What are you doing here?"
Oh, it's okay. We're just here visiting. We heard about the lamb and we were just so intrigued. We had to come see ourselves, but one of our colleagues went up to the house to get your dress for you to make you decent.
He's gonna touch my dress? Oh dear. I shouldn't have been out. I just wanted to go for a swim, and I don't like my dress to get muddy when I go swim at the pond.
Oh, that's completely understandable.
Even if you throw it over a branch, sometimes the wind, it's like it wants to see you. It like wants to get your dress all dirty, and the wind just blows it right off.
Of course, we've got someone going to get your clothes.
Oh, but he's touching them?
Perhaps, but
I don't think my
I
mom's gonna
assure
like
you,
that.
he will not get any grime on your dress.
That's not the grime, it's that a man is touching it.
It's not indecent. He's a gentleman.
He's a gentleman.
Yes.
What kind of gentleman?
A very kind one.
Does he make love to you?
Okay.
Heavens, no.
Antoinette's just gonna look back to the house. Does she see Winston coming yet?
Winston, if there is in fact it's not her dress, but there is kind of like a house coat of some kind. It's kind of dusty, but it's there.
Are there wedding bells?
I'll grab whatever I can
Okay.
find.
Yeah, you can be moving towards it. And she says, has he ever made a baby with either of you?
No.
That's what gentlemen
Oh.
do to ladies.
Have you had a baby? Well, I'm actually. What is your name, my dear?
My name's Tussie.
Tussie. What a beautiful name. Are you a mother?
Well, I have a baby now. But I didn't. It wasn't my baby, but I took it, and I delivered it too, and I saw it, and it cried just for me.
Is it the special baby?
Oh,
The lamb.
it is, yes.
It is. Oh,
I think it looks just like me.
how exciting that must have been to deliver it.
We would love to see your special baby who looks just like you.
Yes.
Oh. I don't know if they're gonna want you to see it.
Oh, well, you're its mother, so it's up to you, isn't it?
Maybe. At this point, Winston is kind of approaching. Winston has gotten close to you. She's hiding more.
Well, I'll try to like call one of them over to me so they can bring it over to her.
We're already grabbing it.
Okay.
And here, Antoinette, will you hold it out? We're brushing the ban off.
Very clean.
That's not my dress. That's okay.
Oh, yes, it's quite fine. It looks like it will be perfectly suitable.
That's my mother's. That's a house coat.
So,
You want me to put that on?
It's all right if you do.
But I guess
We just want to make...
I guess that way those men won't see what I look like.
Exactly. And they will avert their eyes, I promise you.
Oh, that's all right. But
All right.
have they given any babies to either of you? Do you have babies?
Oh, my dear, no. No.
no.
Men don't always have to give babies to women.
Well, no, but that's what they're there for, right? That's the whole point of a man.
Well, regretfully, they do have other purposes, but that's not all they're for, my dear. And she'll be working her into the coat.
She'll take the coat and just kind of wrap it around herself very quickly. Then she'll sort of stand up and she'll see Isaac and Winston, kind of looking back crazily. She sort of steps out.
Will you take us to see your baby?
Well, I don't know if you're allowed to, but we can go and see what they say. Where did you all come from? Why did you hear about it? Did you hear the whispers about it? Is that what it was? Did he talk to you?
Did who talk to us, my dear?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
She just starts walking over to the barn.
No, Tussie.
Hmm?
I have heard whispers too,
So you
but
have?
perhaps not the same as yours.
Are you sure?
What did yours say?
Well, I can't repeat it. I don't speak the language, but I know what it means.
Did you hear a whisper of a certain word that you might remember? Could it have been Vandran?
Oh. Well? Oh, I see. So, did he send you?
Honestly, at this point, Antoinette's just going to play into it. Yes, he did.
Antoinette, give me, I believe you have this. If not, I'll find an alternate. Antoinette, do you have fast talk?
No, I do not.
No.
I have persuade. That's a 50.
Persuade is not bad. You have intimidate, not that. with you saying that, I think she'll just. I mean, I guess you're just leaning into it. That's fine. She'll give me a charm roll, Antoinette, as you say that.
79.
Whoa, one under par. Goodness, that's a normal success. She'll kind of nod and she'll say, "Oh, okay. I'll just. You should go into the house then."
Why the house and not the barn?
Well, you want to see the baby, don't you?
Yes, we
Yes.
do.
Mm-hmm.
She starts leading them towards the house.
Can Clara kind of draw it? I mean, I'm assuming we can gesture to the men for them to follow.
Yeah, she's walking to the house, so you guys can all get together
Okay.
real quick.
I'd like to like signal Antoinette to like go with her, and Clara's gonna kind of hold back a bit for the men, not gentlemen.
Okay, so Antoinette's going with Tussie.
Uh-huh. And she'll just say, "We need to be very delicate with her." I
You
don't
sure?
No, I don't think she's quite right in the head. But she says that the baby, her baby, is in the house and not the barn. It also spoke to her. And, well, he spoke to her and uttered the word Fandrain.
Will these men give us problems if we move toward the house and not the barn?
I don't know, but you seem to have a very good eye, Mr. Steele. So you might want to keep an eye out.
Excellent. Why don't you all attend to the woman? Me and Winston here can finally go examine this.
Yeah. Take a
This
look.
goat.
You misunderstand me. I don't think she wants you all. She wants women only. Well, I didn't say this before. She does want women only. She does not trust men. She thinks that men will only put a baby in her. So I think it's
All right.
understandable that perhaps you all should keep your distance, but please maintain contact with us, because I have a feeling that this lamb is not the only one in the house.
All right.
All right.
Well, you do what you women do,
and just
me and
be
Winston will
respectful.
examine things, and Isaac will keep an eye on everyone.
Indeed. And please be respectful and understanding. She is not all there. And she'll go back to Tussie and Antoinette.
Understood. In the meantime, Tussie and Antoinette have made it to the front door. And unless Antoinette stops her, Tussie will open the door and bring you in. So Clara, you're still talking to the guys while this is going on.
Oh.
So Antoinette, unless you purposefully stall.
I would stall when she opened the door, noticing Clara isn't there,
Yeah.
and ask Tussie to wait a moment for Clara.
Did they all heard it too?
Clara, I'm sure, heard it as well.
Well, what's taking so long? Why are they talking?
She just wants to reassure our companions that we're accompanying you inside. Nothing more.
Are they not coming? They didn't hear it.
I'm not sure. I haven't asked them if they've heard it, but I know Clara has. The gentlemen were under the impression that there was something in the barn as well. Oh. Tussie, what's in the barn?
She gets like really close to you. She like takes your hand and gets and like pulls really close to you and like goes up to your ear, and it's like she's like breathing in your ear, and you can feel your bones scraping together in that horrible way. And then she just goes, "Make believe."
What is make believe in the barn? Is there nothing in the barn?
Oh no, there's a lot of stuff in the barn, but It's just a trick. But you want to see my baby?
No, I do, but are my friends going to like this trick?
Oh, it's very well done. He showed us how to do it.
Is it a mean trick or is it a nice trick?
What do you mean?
Do people smile after they see the trick, or are they sad after they see the trick?
Oh, they seem to think it's something wondrous they've seen. They think it's my baby, but it's not.
Oh, okay. Well, I think maybe then the men can see the trick, and Clara and I will see your baby, and then we can compare.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. It's not real. You'll ruin the magic. At this point, Clara's kind of walking up. You'll ruin the magic if you tell them. Don't tell anybody.
I won't. It'll be our secret.
I want to know another secret.
Yes.
I want another one.
Oh,
One of our secrets.
Clara's they are joined at this point, I guess. Yeah, she kind of gets quieter as you walk up.
Clara, we're trading secrets. We should tell Tussie one of ours.
I have a secret, Tussie.
What?
I'm from a faraway land. And I've been into...
You're from England. That's not a secret.
Well, yes. But I have been in several castles. And many of those families have secrets. They've told me secrets about the things that they own,
Like
passed
what?
down from generation
what?
to generation. Oh, like haunted wardrobes. Necklaces that are possessed.
Are you
Rings that can take your soul.
Are you sure you don't just want to go see the baby in the barn?
Two things can be true.
What? Do you just want to go see the baby in the barn?
Well, no, I want to see your baby.
That's the baby in the barn. Go see it.
But you said it was in the house.
I got confused.
What is in the house, Tussie?
That's my family.
Is your baby not your family? I don't think you would put your baby in a barn. I think your baby would go where your family goes. And that's in the house, isn't it, Tussie?
Say the words from the voice. I don't think you heard it.
Said
Fandrian.
Fandran.
You just heard her say it.
No, I didn't. It's a language that we don't quite understand. We've actually been working on translating it.
You heard it and you don't understand it.
No,
That's why we're here.
I feel bad for you.
so do we. That's why we're trying to figure it out.
How can you understand it when you hear it? It's the most pure sound I've ever heard.
Agreed. We want to know more. Tussie, what does it mean to you? What does Fandran mean to you?
She's torn. No roll required to see it. You've said certain things that intrigue her and other things that really bothered her. She stares back and forth between the two of you in her dusty mother's coat. At this time, we'll cut over to Enoch and Winston and Isaac as they've made their way to the barn.
So, can we go in and see the lamp?
Yeah, what's going on over there? Why
Not
don't you let
quite.
them at the house?
Women's stuff.
What do you mean?
understand?
No, I don't.
Neither do I. It's women's stuff.
I don't think they should be going into the house. He kind of like moves like he's gonna make a call over or something. They're not. Why is what's
Now
this?
you said we could go into the barn. We want to go into the barn. Why have you changed your mind? Come
I
on.
think she invited them into the house, I believe.
Pussy did? Oh god, okay. Well, my aunt's in there, so it'll be fine. All right. No. You can come in. Yeah, just the two of you. You. It's just you two.
I'll wait outside.
You'll just
Okay,
wait.
yeah.
Yeah, you'll wait here. That's fine. All right, fellas. Here. I'll just I'll let you into the barn now. Then he.
I mean, okay. Would I pick up that it's weird that he's saying it like that? Or was that like?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely said it loud.
Yeah.
He was loudly narrating what he was doing. So
Yeah. Is there anyone else in there?
No. Yeah, I'll just opens up the barn door and nobody goes. Now, fellas, just be very quiet and just stand right where I show you, okay? Just right over this way. Come on. And he kind of gives Isaac a nod and closes it. Now, in this barn, it is incredibly dark.
Of course it is.
And he kind of puts a hand on your shoulders and he walks you kind of around the inside of the barn, your feet stepping on hay and dirt and kind of it's slightly uneven in here. You do hear the sound of some animals.
Awfully dark, don't you? Do you not have a torch?
Oh,
in
yeah.
there?
Sorry.
Lantern or something?
Let me turn on a lantern for you, and you kind of hear him step aside. A lantern turns on one side, and you see... Actually, give me spot hidden rolls. Gentlemen?
Oh,
Oh my god! I want to push it.
I'm gonna push it as well.
Yeah.
Love it.
1. Went from a 91 to a 1.
35, which is not a success.
It is
so.
not a success, however, it is the rarely used, but it can happen in this game. It is what we call an easy success, because it is within double your score.
Okay.
A regular success means your score, easy is double your score. So, with an easy success, Winston, you look across the room, and in a little alcove, by a wall, coincidentally the very wall that Isaac saw there was a trapdoor in, you see something truly wild as your eyes adjust to the darkness. There is a lamb with the head of a baby. The lamb's body is like you can see its chest rising and falling. It's sort of lying on its side, kind of tilted, propped up. You see the body rising and falling gently as if it breathes, and you see the baby's face closed, its eyelids slightly fluttering, its mouth. And then, sending a chill up your spine, Winston X. Winston, the baby gurgles and coos. It is a human baby in this dim light. It is an utterly upsetting thing that you're seeing.
Ugh.
Dr. Enoch Day, for whatever reason, you gaze through this darkness. And you see what Winston X. Winston sees, but you also see a little more. You see, for example, that perhaps with your, again, you're not a medical doctor, but you have a certain expertise. You see that the rhythmic movement of its chest feels a little odd, almost as if it is not breathing, but is being operated by a bellows. You also can see, somehow, despite no light in this place, little traces of glue and stitching on the lamb's body and legs. You also can tell that baby head is that of a doll. A very well-built doll, painted with rosy cheeks. But you can see some rods and wires. Just not only for a split second as you gaze. what you're seeing is not a miracle creature. You're seeing a puppet. Very, very well done. But a puppet. Nonetheless. That is what you witness. And after only 30, 40 seconds, suddenly the lamb kind of like moves like this in a motion that Winston thinks is terrifying and real.
Oh.
And Dr. Enoch Day can tell is a puppeteer's flourish. And at this point, the light is turned out. The young man goes to both of you and says, "All right, we gotta let it sleep now." And he kind of just ushers you both out of the barn.
When the body makes that weird movement, Dr. Day will scoff audibly. Well, that was most revealing. Winston, are you all right?
That was disturbing. That was quite disturbing.
You step out into the light. Isaac is there. Isaac, I guess I should ask, what were you doing while this was going on?
Just looking around. He was concerned about all the things that he saw. So
Go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll just of your own volition.
It's a 42 regular success.
This time you simply see that nothing is amiss. No one is like closing in on you or anything, but you don't see any shenanigans. And we've had double ones on spot hidden today. In some ways, the worst thing that can happen to the keeper, because you're taking away my secrets. Although actually any extreme success was going to see that it wasn't real. So, yeah. But you're showing off. In other words, Enoch. Enoch, what is your spot hidden score actually?
75.
That is a vital success in your case. So, congrats. So, you guys are ushered out. And, yes, you see Winston looking upset. You see Isaac out there, kind of all is well. The man kind of closes the barn door and says, "Oh, it's a pretty strange thing, huh, gentlemen?"
Oh, yes, very strange
Yeah.
indeed. You don't see something like that every day, do you, Winston?
No. What are you laughing at? That was terrifying, man.
That was terrifying?
Yeah.
You didn't... He like looks at... Would it be possible for him to know... Oh, I guess I just have to decide. Yeah, he's not that aware. You didn't see the doll's head? Or the stitching?
What doll's head? What stitching?
That wasn't a baby. That was a doll's head. The body was stitched. They were using some kind of contraption to make it breathe. Didn't you notice how when it moved, it didn't seem like a natural movement?
I'm not a scientist or a doctor.
Right, I am. I'm telling you, it wasn't a natural movement because of the mechanics that they contrived to make it do that. I've seen this 100 times. Not this specifically. I have to say, very creative. And he turns to the gentleman, very creative with the doll's head and the body and the stitching. I mean, it was well done. Don't get me wrong. A lesser man might have missed it. No offense, Winston, but it was just not something that is. This wasn't real, of course. I mean, this is what happens most of the time with these phenomenon. They turn out just to be, some lonely farmer trying to entertain themselves.
Yeah, I mean, like, Philip, like, Winston wants to believe Dr. Day because, like, like we talked about before, there's, like, he doesn't, like, he is 100% a skeptic of this stuff. And also, but then, so, like, I don't, but also, like, he saw, he also saw what he saw, so, like...
If you'd like to make a roll to kind of square that circle, as it were.
Yeah.
Well, there are two things we could do here. I'm going to let you choose, because this will determine how you're going to approach it in your mind.
Yeah.
The numbers aren't massively different for these. If you want to do a power roll, that will be you analyzing how you feel. That will be you
Yeah.
really recognizing how you feel, and you'll be taking into account, like, well, it was dark in there, it was scary, it was this, that, whatever. But this will really come down to what, like, you're like, did I just see a miracle? If you'd like to do an intellect roll, that will be you attempting to work out everything he just said from a more logical place.
I think it would be like the intellect, because I think like he's like, as like somewhat of something of a con man himself. He's like also like trying to like be like, I can't. Was I really taken in by this other thing
Sure.
too? Like,
Let's do the intellect roll.
yeah.
Just clarify, Philip. Did I see the secret door as well?
You never saw the secret door.
Oh,
I'm gonna say even with your one, because it was so dark in there and you were staring at the thing. I think you probably assumed there was stuff on the wall, but you would not have seen it.
Sure.
Yeah. Go ahead, Winston.
that's a 29, which is a hard success.
Hard success. You still know what you saw.
Yeah.
And you were taken aback, but if you were to try to think of all of the amazing theaters you've been in, in your travels, it's plausible that this was.
Yeah.
You also, the other part that goes in your mind, you're like, the guy did make us stand in a very specific spot.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
to
there's
see it in the dark.
yeah.
But you would agree with Enoch's assessment that this was expertly done.
Yes. No. You're right. Well done. Very well done. I can't believe that.
It was, wasn't it?
Can't believe it pulled the really. When origin of phrase, hold the wool over eyes.
I think that would have been before this. And Isaac, I'm gonna say
the first one used was 1839. Yes, so it really pulled the wool over my eyes there.
So, Enoch and Winston, we're just gonna say that you guys kind of had this conversation. You stepped away to Isaac. The guy was not. So the cousin was at the door, but Isaac has been here for this whole convo.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to add anything, Isaac, you certainly may.
Well, if it was fake, I imagine the trapdoor on the side and the gentleman hiding in the grass was part of the ruse.
Yeah.
Of course there's a trapdoor and a man hiding in the grass, yes.
I mean, look, it takes more than one person to...
Wow. That was a lollipooler, I have to tell you. I mean, really, talk about having us go through the mill. Never. That was quite an event. I mean,
so, yes.
Really
I don't mean
presented
to
the elephant for us.
I don't mean to disrupt the fun, but our compatriots are in the house over there, and there are 3 individuals inside that house, not including Clara and Antoinette.
Well, I suppose we might as well rustle the women back from their whatever it is they happen to be doing. My goodness. Well, I am glad that we were able to at least debunk this myth.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. Very.
I mean, the bottom fact is this is just not real.
Yeah. Yes, that's one problem solved.
Dr. Day will go to shake the guy's hand and say, "Very well done, excellent. Had quite the enjoyable experience."
Oh, I'm glad that you were. I mean, you're the doctor, so glad you were here to like explain what was. You can maybe give us some explanation about this miraculous thing,
He just looks at him like, "Well, I mean, what happened here. But yes, keep up the good work."
All right. Well, while my cousin's seeing to your friends in the house, you fellas want a little something to drink or something? We can get you some. I don't know. I got some apple jack.
No, I'm all right, thank you.
All right. Some
Not
cider.
much of a drinker, but
All right.
do you happen to have any ginger here?
Ginger.
I'm just looking to acquire a little bit. It's for an experiment of mine.
Make a luck roll. Let's see if he has any ginger.
64. I'm guessing not.
Sadly, no ginger.
Well, he just looks at Winston with like a sorry kind of expression.
Sorry.
In the meantime, the girl Tussie has looked at you two for a while, but she decides to open the door. This is around the time the guys are kind of like getting over to the barn, so this is all contemporaneous. So, you can both enter the house. The farmhouse is dusty, not in the best repair. She closes the door, and in sort of a room off to one side, there are sort of two people. One of whom is kind of an old woman who's sort of like walking, she's looking at the windows, but seeing you come in, she kind of gives Tussie this strange look and kind of looks at both of you, her eyes kind of wild, and then she says, "What are you doing in my coat?" And Tussie says, "There were men out there and I was naked. So somebody brought me this so I wasn't naked anymore." And she goes, "Why are you always swimming? What do you think's gonna happen to you if you keep swimming, Tussie?" "I just like how it feels, Mother." She looks at Claire and Antoinette and says, If did you come here to see the miraculous lamb that has been birthed with the head of a human baby?"
Yes.
That's over
That's what
in
we're
the
here for."
barn. And Tussie says, "Mother, no, they heard him too." She points at Antoinette and says, "She said a word I recognized. One of the words it said." Her mother's eyes are like burning at her. She goes, "Button, Button." And Button with the brows kind of comes in. "What is it, Ma? What's going on? Why are they in the house?" "Your sister brought them in." "What? This seems very strange for you to be in here."
Yes, your sister and I and Antoinette share a similarity. In that we've heard it. Him.
The mother kind of steps over and says, "What did you hear?"
Claire will look over at Tessie to see if she's, like, okay with saying it.
Tussie's just staring at you both again.
We are
We
not
heard-
as... Oh, go on.
Oh, we heard Bandran.
The mother kind of sits in a chair, but Button goes, Where did you hear it? Was it, where did you hear it? Did you just hear it, or did you see it too?"
Just heard it, but that's what brought us here.
But not with our ears. You feel it somehow in your soul.
Tussie's nodding very aggressively. Button's like, "Okay. I don't know about this, Mother. Something about these people. Their boat wrecked, Mother. So, I don't know. I just feel like if
We were meant to be here.
No, I'm saying the exact opposite. If your boat wrecked, it didn't want you here. If it wanted you here, it would have brought you to the harbor."
Well, we wrecked right on your shore.
It did wreck right on our shore, that's true. I was
And-
passing by and I saw them climbing up.
If we wrecked, it's very difficult for us to leave. So on the contrary, I do think that's a strong sign that we should be here.
I guess we should show them. Tussie's like, "Come on. You can come upstairs and look. But I'm gonna warn you both something. Because you seem like very nice and upstanding ladies. If either of you try to take my baby, we're gonna hurt you real bad, and then we're gonna kill you. Do you understand?"
No, we would
Understood.
never.
My
We understand.
My cousins will hurt you so bad.
Wouldn't
We
dream of it.
understand.
We understand.
Button and the old woman are just sort of like staring there impassively, and she says, Okay, come on." She starts leading them up the stairs. Now, Once you get upstairs, you see there are 4 rooms. It's like a very simple landing. There's just 4 rooms up here. They're all closed. She says, "Stay here 1 second." And she goes to a room at the front of the house. The very room that, unbeknownst to you, Isaac Steele saw someone inside. She opens the door, steps in. For a moment, the two of you are alone.
I'm gonna grab Clara's hand. I'm scared.
I'll grab it back and I'll just say, "It's all right. What's the worst that it could be?"
Death.
Well, I was going to say a lamb with a human's face, but...
Oh my goodness.
As he steps out of that room, she looks white as a sheet.
Are you all right?
Closes the door. Make a psychology roll, either of you, or both. Are you both? Do you both have points in psychology?
I don't think
I've got 80.
Yeah. Give me a psychology.
You do it.
Okay. 53. Regular.
She just
I have a 10.
she was just told something she didn't want to be told or hear. You know, she was just given some kind of... She looks very nervous. Looks like she's like, I shouldn't be there. She says, "Okay, that's okay." She walks over and says, "Don't go in that room. And please don't go in that room." And she points to one of the rooms in the back of the house. The other room at the front of the house, she says, "You can go in that room. That's my room and Button's room. You can go in there if you want to. But, maybe I should put on a nicer dress." "Yeah, let me put my dress on 1 second." And she says, "You can come in if you want."
Do I have anything that would lead that instinct? A cult?
I don't think a cult would help with that. It's you want to go in or not. She's kind of just going in. She's gonna just throw her dress on real quick.
We can help.
Okay. I mean, I don't need much help. She walks in and throws off the cloak and just grabs her dress and just puts it on herself. She's not quite as wet anymore, but she still, hasn't fully... She was running she just got out of the water and was running to see her baby. But she sort of does this and kind of messes with her hair a little and starts kind of reaching back and just snapping her buttons in a very kind of, haphazard way. This room is off, I guess is just the best way to put it. There's one very lumpy bed in the middle. There's a sort of there's dresses but just there's also it's weird. There's some it's just a weird room. You don't like the room. I'm not gonna go into all the details. It's nothing outright whatever, but you don't like the room. But she says, "Okay, I'm ready to see my baby."
And so are we.
Come on. And she steps out. She leads you to the other room. So that was her room. The room she first went in, she said, "Don't go in there." The other room at the back, she said, "Don't come in here." But now she's going to the other room at the back. And she says, okay. Now be real quiet. He's probably asleep." She opens the door. In the room is a large 4-poster bed with a sort of shiny satin blanket. It's tucked all the way up to whatever's sleeping in it, which seems to be a baby. It seems to be a living human baby's head.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big blanket, so you can't quite tell, but certainly the form underneath it seems odd. Maybe it's between 2 pillows, you're not sure. She beckons you both in. He sleeps a lot during the daytime.
Does he awaken at night?
Yeah, I mean, he sometimes is awake in the day, but he tends to sleep a lot in the day. But at night, she goes over. He's so sweet. Would you both make a spot hidden roll?
I'm not
My
good
durs.
at this.
Are either of you good at spot hidden?
50.
Oh yeah, you're purple, so yeah. Yeah, and what were you saying, Antoinette?
What time is it? How much time has gone by since we landed?
It's maybe like 2 in the afternoon by now. It's bright and sunny out there.
80. I'm gonna push it.
Push it real good.
$24. Ooh.
Ooh!
Okay. Can't click the button, but it is a hard success. Antoinette, as far as you can tell, this baby, this head, is a real baby. You are in the presence of a real sleeping baby. But there is something off about the baby. The face does seem a little misshapen.
Okay.
Kind of stretched in an odd way. You also notice, and this is kind of weird, that the baby is Caucasian, but its ears are black and a little floppy. Its hair seems to be sort of more like white, little tufts of tiny little strands of pure white hair. Underneath, it's either wrapped in a big wool blanket. You'd have to take the blanket off to sort of see, but you're not really seeing the neck, but it's a living human baby as far as you can tell, but something is weird here.
Antoinette doesn't get the feeling that ripping back the cover would be okay. She's gonna ask Tessie, "Oh, Tessie, what a beautiful baby. Could you pick him up so we can see him closer?"
All right. Can either of you feed him?
Do you have a bottle?
No, I mean, could either of you? It's okay if you can't. I can.
Oh.
I don't make anything.
No.
No.
He's been feeding from one of the ewes on the property, but after he did last time, she didn't seem to want to let him anymore. We had to hold it down.
How long has it been since he's eaten?
That was this morning, but we tried again around a little later, and she didn't want to do it. We really had to hold it down.
No, we can't.
I'm sorry, we're just not able to. Tessie, if you helped deliver the baby, where is its mother? Surely she should be able to feed him.
Well, she was. But then we needed another one too.
I knew it.
But I can hold him for you. I love to hold him. She pulls the blanket back. And that's where we'll end tonight's chapter.
Oh, come. No.
I don't like this at all.
So, I don't know, like, is this game, like, scarier than other games? Less scary, disturbing, less disturbing, more disturbing?
Insidious.
Disapprove.
More
Yeah.
insidious.
Disapprove.
We needed another one.
Yeah, I ain't touching that thing. Ugh.
Oh. Well, the whole thing would be over if the men were there to handle this properly.
Can't.
Of course.
The men would all be crying, is my guess.
True.
Don't you realize how much of a feminist story this is? The women are actually doing the real work, and the men are just downstairs making asses of themselves and knowing
This
it?
is just life. This is still the way it is.
They went
Yeah,
to
the
go
guys are just having a grand old time.
the guys went to go see a carnival attraction. The girls have to do the work.
Let's have some Snapjack or whatever it is.
Yes.
and-
Applejack.
Somebody's
Applejack.
like, why don't you
Applejack.
have babies? You're too old to not have babies.
Oh man.
Oh,
Here's the part I like. They said the U doesn't want to feed her anymore. We had to hold her down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That makes me
Oh.
happy.
disturbing.
I really didn't like the part after where you're like, yeah, the mother was feeding it, but we had to get another one.
It is gonna another U. I don't know what that could be. That could
What the
mean
fuck
anything.
does that mean?
That could mean anything. Well, thank you all for playing, everybody. This was fun. Shout outs to those of you who scored, who rolled ones on spot hiddens and really.
That was. I didn't know if it was a 100 or a 1, because I get confused with those ones. But
get it.
I was like, this is either gonna be really bad or really good.
It was really good. You saw some major stuff, but really the question is, who's the guy in that room up there who she went and talked to for a second?
And what did he say?
And what did he say that really she didn't like the sound of?
Wait, that's the question?
That's the question. Everything else is
Well,
just
that's
normal.
That's one of many questions.
I have a lot of questions.
Also,
What's under the blanket? What's under the blanket?
I think my question is the same it's always been, which is who hurt Philip?
and they wonder why the games are so misogynistic.
It was me.
No. No one hurt me.
Oh.
That's the secret. I do this from a place of pure love. Also, guys, I like eating orange rind so much.
This is the
I-
second
So
time
delicious.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
it's great.
So good.
Dan does too. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the creepiest part of this whole show. Was that
This is right
there.
here.
Right.
Philip, if
Thanks
you
for
remind
watching,
me,
everyone.
if you remind me before the game next week, I'll make sure I have some on hand so we can do it together.
I sure love
Oh.
you all being here.
Kind of relevant to this game. Next Friday, I have an appointment to get assessed for Invisalign. So the following Friday, oh wait, that's the last one. Never mind. But the next time I play,
Well, I'll actually mention
I might
that
have Invisalign.
this is so I'll mention a way this is structured. Based on how things are going, I suspect next week's the last one. However, we are employing what I'm calling a la, I think the NFL was doing this for a while. We sort of have a flex schedule for this game. So 1 week from tonight is the projected end of this, but the week after that, I'm calling our flex game. So if I've kind of kept you guys all on a loose hold for that one. If we still needed it to finish it, Dan, what's your thought?
Philip, the way you said NFL, I was like, what like nerdy group is he talking about? I was like, what? It took me solid like 10 seconds to be like, oh, he's talking about the National Football.
The actual National Football.
National Forensics
Isn't
League.
it for a while? I don't know if they do it anymore. I remember that the Sunday night NFL game for a while, that was a flex schedule where in the second half of the season or like the last third of the season, they could move a game from the afternoon to that to be like.
You are correct.
Isn't that how
My
it worked?
husband told me that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, flex schedule. The point is, that sometimes we'll take our flex week off. Sometimes we'll use it. Sometimes I'll use it as like a bridge. So it's just kind of like and at the New England Society for the Paranormal, people can just hang out and do it. It'll be sort of like a sort of a catch everyone up to speed kind of thing. But so probably ends next week. I think based on progress, it'll end next week, or you'll all go insane and have to roll new characters. But either way, gotta be fun. But yeah, thank you. Porque no los dos, indeed.
Well, the point of that was to say I might have Invisalign and I might sound different
In 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks. Maybe longer. Maybe the next game. Sorry, I have to bring the conversation back to me.
You will sound great no matter what happens. This is a fake cigarette. It's not even like an e-cigarette. It's made out of Legos, by the way. I actually felt bad because some kids who I watch sometimes, one of them was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Okay, sorry, I shouldn't have that out."
Why are you watching kids?
I don't know, because I don't know, because I have a lot of Legos and they're like playing here.
Yeah.
Is really the
Yeah,
answer.
and you notoriously like when children play with your Legos.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't
I
like when
just
they
thought
play
you-
with those Legos, but those two boxes right there are Legos I've specifically bought for them, and I love when they play with those.
Oh, well, that's fair.
Very cute.
Well, I was just making a joke that you sit at the park and watch children, but I know
No.
that you do. You are a very responsible child watcher.
That's true. A child watcher, childminder.
Is that what I was when I was a professional nanny? A child watcher?
Yeah, child watcher.
I'd call it.
I was a professional
I like the
child
term childminder because it's like I really mind.
Minder is way better.
I mind
Let's
these
use that.
children. Thank you all for watching. This was a lot of fun. Zane, do we have anyone to thank in?
We have Schuby and me to thank
Hey!
for Schuby hit 21 months and I hit 53, and we made a hype train happen.
Well, thanks to the both of yous.
Well
And
done.
and thanks to everybody for being here and having fun and blowing up the chat, loving it.
Thanks for joining us in our creepy time.
Yeah, this is I like that this one's not upsetting at all or weird. And what's under the blanket? Don't worry. What if it's nothing? What if it's just a normal baby in a blanket and the lady's crazy? Wouldn't that be
We've
nice?
already established it is not a normal
It's
baby.
not a normal baby. Well,
Nah.
Tussie
The
might
thing
be
about-
crazy. She might just be lying about yous.
Yeah, I'm concerned for Winston.
Lying about all yous.
All
You're
you
concerned about
guys.
Winston? Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, because looks like she's got a new beau. He touched her dress.
He did. Well, he touched her mother's
Well,
dress.
her mom's dress. Yeah, even worse.
Touched my mother's house coat. All right. Well,
Yeah.
on that note, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. Wait, what was my sign out last week? Did say
I don't know, but
something?
you were happy
You were
about it.
supposed to do a word and,
I was.
and
You did something about shaking feet or growing.
Talk about counting
snakes.
Wake
Carrot.
snakes.
Wake
Wake
snakes.
snakes.
There it is.
Wake snakes. All right.
Count sheep.
Oh yeah, well, that's a good. We'll do different animal ones for this first round, I guess. Until, thank you all for watching. We appreciate all of you. Until next time, if you have trouble sleeping, I want you to lay there in the dark and start counting the sheep, and just watch out to make sure none of them have the stretched out face of a newborn baby child human. Because if they do, you weren't meant to sleep that night. Bye!